Hello everyone and welcome back to Strange Antiquities. I need to remember what we were doing. We have this, and we have this one. I think this goes here. And I remember that I thought I found the one that it was. But now I'm not sure. This maybe? No, I don't think so. I think it's this one actually. Because this one has like a little like bump right there. And this doesn't. But this... Sweet. I squeeze through the partially collapsed passageway and emerge in a small chamber. Glinting in the flickering torchlight, I catch sight of a pendant draped across an old gravestone. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, I can make room. I still don't know. Unless it's this. I didn't even think about the fact that it could be a tower in here. Yeah, because you can be in the towers. Closest to the sunset, but furthest from the sunrise. North is this way. South. Okay. Rising in summer. I don't think that has to do with it. Okay. Okay. So east is this way, right? I think so. So... Okay, but these are not the towers. These are the towers. This one, maybe? No. Okay, it could be this one too. Okay, I'm not gonna do it again. I just don't think we have enough clues or something. I didn't even think about the fact that it could be this. Right, okay, let me... I pulled up a compass. And the compass is like this. This is supposed to be east. And south and west. And then it says... I'm closer to the sunset. Furthest from the sunrise. What am I even doing? What am I even doing with my life? So it could be one of these two. Part of me wants to edit that out so no one can see it, but I'm not going to. The view from the tower is quite beautiful, but it's what I find inside that catches my attention. In the middle of the room is an unlocked wooden chest, and within that, not one, but two smaller wooden chests, along with a cryptic scrap of paper. Okay. I really need more, like, room. I'm gonna put this... Can I, like... No, I can't put it down there. I was hoping I could put it, like, behind this thing, because it's a plant and I don't need it, but... Okay. Not there. That doesn't really fit. That fits there, though. Okay. Can I... Object made from silver. Doesn't that go with... No, it doesn't. Interesting. Okay. My awakening ceremony takes place at the convent tomorrow. I will need a talon. Which one is the regular? It's this one. What did it say I needed? Amphibian talon? The League of the Amphibian Heart uses these items as part of its grim initiation rite. They guard their secrets closely, but it is said that they worship the ancient nameless gods, communing with them via the broken path. Acolytes must press the tip of a talon hard against their cheekbone, to the point of drawing blood. They perform this act nightly for 49 days. Seven sevens. Oh, okay. After which the scar will forever mark them. It was just gonna be a talon of some kind. It's not that, which... That's holding something. I really thought it'd be a quite easy one because, you know, it's a claw. But I'm not seeing any... Also, bear with me, I just woke up not that long ago, so I'm not totally in it yet. And it's not back there either, so... Is it this? I mean, it's got... See, he's wearing the snake and it's got the snake. Are they real severed fingers? Hard and worryingly sharp? It makes me feel uneasy. I don't like it. It could be that. That's the only thing I'm seeing that could be. Because this is holding a rock. Nothing to remark. Nothing to remark. This doesn't give me any... Nope, not this one. This doesn't give me anything. It does have two. He did have 2 marks on his cheek. Okay. Yeah, the shape of the nail tips match the scarring on the cheek of the person in the sketch. Hey, the cat's gone. I just realized as soon as she came in. Oh, where's Jupiter today? I always look forward to coming and saying hello to him. I've been working my way through the journal, but it's heavy going. I keep coming back to this series of sketches. Does this mean anything to you? Could it relate to the plinths? Kind of looks like this, but like maybe this is this. I don't even know. I've come back for that Corvin's Might, and I'm not taking no for an answer this time. I want a Corvin's Might. Either you give it to me or you never see your cat again. Take it to the woods behind Calgarth. Corvin's Might. I don't want to, but I can't just not. Wixic power, warrior queen. Corvin, she was surrounded and close to defeat. A gift came to her, unlikely source. With it, she turned the tide of battle, and the legend of Bloody Queen was born. It's holding a rock called an eagle's gift. May homage to. Wixic power. There's this. So this is that was the only Wixic power thing I saw. Unless it's like strength or something like that, but it didn't say had any imbuements. What is this again? Oh, curses. Streaked with red. I mean, iron. Polished wood. This does look like a bird. Nothing to remark. Nothing to remark. Woods behind Calgarth. $25. That's close enough, she says, a voice from the shadows. Give me the Corvin's Might and I'll return your cat. I peer into the gloom, but I can't see anyone amongst the trees. I hesitate. I should give her what she wants, but then again, I am a thaumaturge. I don't always have to do what people want. Perhaps there's a better way to find where Jupiter is. Or I can do the diverging hook. A diverging hook is a way to carve thoughts from the mind of another. If done with skill, the third party may have no realization that the thought was ever there at all, but it is all too easy to leave a mind in disarray. Even when approached with care, the unanchored thoughts are easy to lose track of. They have a single gemstone from each of the 3 thaumic branches. This makes me think that I shouldn't do that, because something's gonna go wrong. She's already in disarray. Doing that is going to make it worse. This is not great either, because I don't want to help her do what she wants to do, but I think we have to do this one. And I think it's this thing. I place the Corvin's mite on the floor and step back, as I am instructed, and, true to her word, the woman reveals where I can find Jupiter. Your cat is aboard the Mary Bell. He has come to no harm. Ooh, I don't know if we made the right choice. She didn't have him. The Mary Bell is an old paddle steamer that hasn't been in working condition for many years. There's nobody aboard, or nobody that I can see at least, so I climb over the railing and start peering through the grimy windows. As I approach the far side of the boat, I hear desperate crying coming from behind a windowless door. I try the handle and it opens to reveal an unimpressed cat with mismatched eyes, Jupiter. He springs from his prison into my arms. I hold him tight to my chest as he rubs my chin with the back of his head, purring with delight. You get more pets, because I was afraid she was going to do something to you. I think I've been cursed. Oh. 2 weeks ago, I was quietly minding my business in the guilty ram when a stranger came up to me. He handed me a book titled The Changes of Dr. Learmonth before leaving. Something about it intrigued me enough to take it home with me. Ever since I read the first page, I've been having terrible nightmares, and they're getting worse. I spoke to Dr. Robertson, and she sent me here. What did he, hold on. The Changes of Dr. Learmonth? Because that looked like... Oh. Of increasingly vivid nightmares. That's probably that. Oh, that was it. Okay. Noctic Sight. I went too far. Well, does it get... Nope, that's okay. Okay, we know it's Noctic Sight. I don't remember how we I don't remember how we cure it. Oh, right. No, we'd go here. I remember. I'm sorry, guys. That took me a minute. We go... What was it again? In the memory of a Noctic Sight. That's what I thought it was. Noctic. So it could be any of these three. Ambra. These items cause mental fog, a withering of intellect and thought. They are slow to work, requiring several hours to have any effect. Through prolonged use, they can cause the whites of the eyes to turn black and the subject to become deeply disoriented. They produce a noctic field. I don't think that that's what we want. Totems, more commonly known as moon hearts, can be imbued with a sentiment of feeling, such as love or joy, and held tightly to recall the same feeling. They sometimes feature... Okay, maybe I'm not doing something right. Oh. Did I mention that I just woke up? Okay. For the banishment of Hopsphere and Noctic Sight, these tend to take the form of a comforting guardian. Moonstone Guardian. I thought we identified the Moonstone Guardian already. Did we not? Oh, it's not that. And the Moonstone is that, like, pink color. I remember that. There was, like, two things. Oh, this? Warm and smooth. Nothing to remark. They tend to take the form of a comforting guardian. Okay. Sweet. Ooh, I just got an achievement for Lift a Curse. Pet you again. Because that crazy lady took you. There's not much that it can unsettle me these days, but I found something at Calgarth Hall I'd rather I hadn't. Yeah, I was just there a minute ago. In the cellar where they found those two poor girls, I came across a bubbling black mess that was oozing from the rock itself. There seems there's a sickness in Undermere. It's in the earth and the water, and it's spreading. I suppose it falls to me to find out where it's coming from. If it's underground, then underground's where I'll start. See if I can find anything in the catacombs. I realize now that I've been a little careless. I've been getting headaches. I won't go into the catacombs without a sextrum. Okay. Protects against insanity in all its forms. These items, like the mind itself, are not well understood. That's all I get? There's not even a picture. Okay, let's just go here. Let's... Okay, let me get... I think it's gonna be in there. Maybe something in here. Maybe this one? Dark bluish purple. Could be that one too. Could be that. This means insanity, so maybe it has... I don't even know. We really got nothing. This has caffeine, so I'm trying to wake myself up. Okay. Let me read this again. Doesn't that mean... Hold on. I'm Googling it. I'm not solving the puzzle. Yeah. It means 6. This part means 6. That's what I thought. So, 6 of something? That's all we're really... And then we just... It's not understood, is what it said. So that's really great. This has... Oh, wait. This is insane. Oh, it's this. It's so this. I'll tell you why. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 points, right? Then we have the protection symbols right around it. And then in the middle, it's got the insanity curl thing. Boom. That's how it's done. Okay. Is there anything more we can do? Probably, but we'll just end the day. It's fine. Okay. He tried to use a diverging hook on his partner, as he had done on himself, but he could find no part of him that had been taken over by the infection. His partner's hands ripped at the satchel, tearing it open and sending the black casket tumbling out. Across. Below a moon that does not shine, there is no mark upon my shrine. In the dark, but not alone, my neighbor bears a cross of stone. The catacombs? Okay, here's a cross. But there's a cross, and there's a cross, and there's one, and there's one, and there's one. And there's one. Okay, there's a lot. Oh, there's another one. Okay, there's a lot of them. Below a moon that does not shine? Oh. Okay, wait a second. This... Okay, there's moon symbols, right? There's this... There's that one. Below a moon that does not shine. But I heard knocking. That's a half moon. Is that a sun? I think that's a sun. Or it's a full moon. There is no mark upon my shrine. I mean, there's no mark on that one. Oh, there's no mark on that one either. This kind of doesn't have a mark. A moon that does not shine. That's the, like, confusing part. A new moon would be the only moon that doesn't shine, right? This would be the closest thing. I mean, it doesn't look like a moon. Oh, what am I not seeing? Unless it's this one. Unless it's... Okay. Here's where I'm going with it. Maybe it's in order of... Like, this is the first one. I don't know about that one, but, like... Right? No, that doesn't make sense either. Okay, I'm gonna guess it's in the dark but not alone. My neighbor bears across the stone. I think it's this one. But this one also bears a cross of stone. And it's also unmarked. That's what the moon part is like about, but could be this one. It is below a moon. And its neighbor. But he's not alone. And these are kind of separated. Whereas this is not. I'm gonna try this one. Oh, okay. As I descend further into the catacombs, a strange sensation comes over me. It is not fear, although fear is mixed in with it. With cold clarity, I know at once what it is. I have entered an area known as the depths, a place where few have been and fewer have returned from. Not even Palians can clear the air here and render it safe to breathe, but there is a way. Slate miners inhale the vapors produced by a spirit called the Wandering Shroud. They say it invigorates their senses and stays the mind rot that would otherwise consume them. It would be dangerous to continue exploring down here without following their lead. A spirit called the Wandering Shroud. Okay. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, okay. Okay, it can be either a shield charm or a spirit vault. I'm gonna do the spirit vault first. A spirit vault, known as the Foetid chamber, is a receptacle used to store a wandering shroud. The interior is lined with a paste made from sulfur, hence the nickname. They are not considered dangerous since shrouds tend to be benign, but on occasion they do not take kindly to being restrained. A faint vibration of the receptacle can be felt when a shroud is held within. Okay, what is the other one again? Maybe. I want to make sure I do the right one. Or a shield charm. The material sensible effect. So our wandering shroud will not abide them, for example. Okay, no, I think it's the other thing. And I already forgot what the other thing was called, so I have to go back. Spirit vault. Faint vibration of the receptacle can be felt when the shroud is held within. The interior is lined with a paste made of sulfur. How am I gonna know? Okay, there's no vibration. But it smells like a rotten egg, which is sulfury. It's gonna be a closed container. Okay, well, it's probably not this. Okay, I assume... Ooh, just hit the wall behind me. I assume that it was the first thing that we looked at, that green thing. But I just want to make sure that it is that. I don't really have any closed things over here. Okay. I'm like pretty sure it's this. Yeah. I try to breathe in the vapors from the wandering shroud, but to my horror I realize that the spirit vault is empty. My vision starts to blur as the cloying air of the depths fill my lungs and I stagger away in a daze. When at last I reach the surface, I take deep breaths of fresh air, but my lungs ache for some time after. I need to be more careful. I've written to Barton Potter. He will know where to find a wandering shroud. Ew. Okay, maybe we just can't do that one yet. I'm not sure. I've traveled a long way searching for an eye of the forest. I have read stories of the Dreyer of old who would hunt in partnership with an eagle, seeing what they see soaring on the wind. I intend to rekindle this lost custom. Perhaps you know something about it. Don't we already have the Eye of Serranos, like, done? I feel like that was a really early... Nope, we don't. It was something with Serranos, though. Known as the Eyes of the Forest, these ancient artifacts enable one to enter the minds of lesser creatures. It is alleged the Serranos himself wielded an eye. Eye of Serranos are hard to come by. They are powerful and should not be used carelessly. Okay, well, this is an eyeball. Iron green marble. Cool and smooth, intricate detailing. Nothing to remark. Nothing to remark. Well, I'm gonna still assume it's that one, because I don't think we have anything else that's an eyeball. No. We don't. Okay. I'm just wrong. Oh wait, you know what we could do? If we go to here, where was, hold on, we gotta do this. A lead heart. Okay, not that one. Voices, okay, this one. Because remember it said that he had one. Is it this thing? Because it's not this. This is the torque. It could be this thing. Or it could be his... I don't think it's his... It could be his belt. So, a staff-like thing. Don't we have something like that? What is this? I don't think it's this. Ooh. A green gemstone. Has a pleasant scent that reminds me of the forest. Okay, that seems And what does the green gemstone mean? Earth and nature. I mean, that seems... Yeah. So it was his staff, not a literal eye. Using the index in the book, I can find a sketch of Serrano's... That's what we did. Of an item that looks very similar to this one. The jade gemstone, a stone of nature, hints at the connection to the natural world. Sweet. Oh, it's the mailman. I was expecting to talk with Verona Green this morning, but she wasn't at home. Unusual for her. I hope she's okay. Oh god, did I mess up? If you can spare the time, we'd appreciate your help. There's something unusual in our house. You can't miss us. We're the only detached house on Ruskin. Warmest regards, Mrs. R. Bream. Okay. Ruskin. I'm gonna assume it's a road. Station Ruskin. Okay, so this one. I'm greeted by a tired-looking middle-aged woman who immediately offers me tea. I gratefully accept, enjoying the social ritual before we meander towards the point of my visit. She leads me up the stairs and into the attic. A single small window does little to dispel the gloom, but our eyes slowly adjust. Then we hear the voices. At first I think it's the house creaking in the wind. Soft, murmuring groans that seem to come from the walls themselves. But then I start to feel as though a conversation is happening too quiet to make any sense of. And you expect me to just, okay. To just hear it. Or to just, what? You just expect me to know what I'm supposed to be... Okay, it's not in there. Hearing? A hearing charm? Okay. With the hearing charm, I suddenly find myself able to pick up on every small sound without difficulty. The whispered voices become clearer and my heart beats faster as I hear what they're saying. They're discussing a section of the wall where some of the bricks are loose. Carefully, I pull them away to reveal a small cavity. Inside, to my horror, is a human skull, its dark eyes staring lifelessly back at me. At the insistence of the voices, I reach inside the cavity and my hand closes around an unusual-looking item. Immediately, the voices fall silent and my heightened senses are left with the whooshing drumbeat of the blood being pumped around my body. Did we just leave the skull? We're like, thanks for the trinket, lady. Anyway, you got this from here. Okay. Oh, now I see. This thing means insanity. Okay. My father's sword has a space in the hilt where a shimmer should go. But he sold it to buy whiskey a long time ago. For whatever reason, we never did sell the sword itself. I wanted to restore it to its former glory. These belong to a series of objects that were designed to slot into armor or weaponry. They induce calm rage in the face of unimaginable horrors of battle, allowing the bearer to stay one step ahead. The Knight of Thorns famously wore a shimmer on his chestplate, but it didn't save him from being slain in the Battle of Southerfell of 1356. Armor worn by the Knight of Thorns. Okay, I'm going to assume that this is highlighted because we need to look it up. Oop. No, Knight of Thorns, the only thing is this shimmer. Is it here? Like almost triangular shaped, maybe? Sometimes containing impurities. Stone of water, dark purposes. Stone of peace and safety could be purple. A stone of sight. Oh, it's probably going to be obsidian. Because fury, calm fury. So maybe something with a black stone. These have 2 black stones. It's kind of triangular shape. What is the orange one? Pale yellow? Is it actually pale yellow? No, it said orange, didn't it? This. I feel like it could be that, but I don't want to just jump into it. But I'm also not really seeing any other options. I mean, I'm assuming it has to have obsidian. Because of the fury. That does have obsidian right there. I feel like it's between these two. This could maybe... I'm looking at this picture and see how it has these 3 holes and then, or not, these like 3 dots and then this dot. And if we look, 3 dots, this dot. It has to be this then, right? Because like that matches too perfect. And so it has this pale yellowy orange, dark green, and black. So it's got fire and light, heat and life. So it's got amber. What were the colors? It does have green, but dark green. I don't think it's that one. I think it's this one. A 4th eye, stone of sight. Right, because it always stays ahead. And then this one, I think it's this. I'm like pretty sure. No. When it would fit into the slot shown in the sketch. The topaz and obsidian gemstones hint at calm rage, whereas the malachite suggests foresight or staying one step ahead. Okay. Perfect. I work at the steel mill in Keswick, and I don't think there's one of us hasn't suffered a nasty burn. Do you have anything that can protect against this sort of thing? Maybe it would just be under protection. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of things that are under protection. Okay. Serene Ward. Made from basilisk scales, a material known to endure intense heat, these objects can permit the bearer to withstand fire and flame and remain unharmed. They do not, however, offer protection against the deadly basilisk itself. Are highly priced. Made from scales? Hold on. I didn't mean to click that one. Okay. Made from scales. I want to go over here. That was so nice that it was the first one. None of these things look like they're made from... Well, maybe this. This maybe a scale? I doubt it. No, that's not going to be that. Made from scales. This? Leathery? I think leathery and scaly are different things. But I'm just gonna check. Okay. Brown. A brown shard of some kind. Like a scale? Hard but smooth. I always thought that... I didn't think scales were like... I don't know. Scaly. I am so great at describing things. It's incredible. But I'm thinking that is like our only thing that matches. Unless there's somebody who's watching at home and is screaming at the top of their lungs because there's something I'm missing. Which with me, it's always plausible, unless it's this thing. No, I don't think so. What about basilisk? What if we search that? Oh, literally that's it. Nope, that's not what I was trying to hit. I assume it's this. No. Thanks. My wife will be relieved. I found this down the side of the counter here just now while I was waiting. Don't know if it's anything important or not. Oh. Is there 1, 2, 3, 4? Okay, wait. Yeah, no, we have all of them. So, hold on. Let me bring these out. There's got to be a pattern happening, right? That, Z, this, up. Duh. Okay, Z, arrow, the D, this thingy, and then this. So this goes here. Is it the same? No, it's not the same. And it's not the same side to side either. Ooh, this is gonna be difficult. Okay. This thingy, square, Taurus, Z, blank, D thingy, this, okay. This, Taurus, Z, and the pointy uppy arrow. Okay. Taurus, Z, arrow, D. It does match, doesn't it? This would be this. And this one would be this one. Find the thermic lens. Oh, we have it now. Oh. 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 Oh, wait. We have this. Okay. We need the swirl first. No, not this one. I'm gonna sneeze again. Okay. But that doesn't help me. How am I supposed to figure it out? Oh, this is a okay. I'm pointing at the screen like you guys can see my finger. See this what says still doing it. This one says that. So a this okay, of the day. Okay, so we know that the second one is of the day. And then what was... Okay, this one... What's that? Triangle, circle, circle. Nope. Nope. Let me just open every book that's wrong. And then put down the one that's right. I swear I'm gonna lose my mind. This one? Is it that one? I think it is. So maybe we need to do Mentic first. What does the Mentic look like? Okay, we got the little circle at the bottom. And this circle needs to go up here. This needs to be this. Is that right? No, it's not right. Okay. It's also not that one. Okay, let's try Noctic maybe? Big circle, little circle. Okay, wait, hold on, what? Okay, big circle goes here. Where's little circle at? The bottom, but this needs to be this one, and this one needs to be... Is it there? Okay. Okay, alright. Okay. We got this one first. And then we need this one. Huh. This needs to be a little higher up. But it needs 3 circles. So maybe it's not that. We didn't try this one, right? So let's do that one. Okay, it's that. Okay, so it's... So it's... Wait. Okay, so I don't... Now I don't remember what one was. Okay, 2 is the Draedric or whatever. I'm writing it down. Wasn't the first one this one? That's the third one. I keep opening the wrong book and it's driving me insane. Okay, wrote it down. It was this one that was the first one, wasn't it? So this, and then big circle, little circle. No. It was not that one. I opened the wrong book again, I swear. Maybe Noctic? Okay, Noctic is the first one. Not that I need to write it down because, okay, now we have it. I'm assuming if we do this in order, something's going to happen. Or maybe I'm supposed to have something on here. And I'm missing something important. Okay, so we got the first one. Now we need this one. What? This one. Which is the triangle. And then big circle is there and little circle just needs to come up. Okay. And now we need this one. Little circle comes up. Big circle goes down. That did nothing. Okay. Made dynamite seal. Object made from silver. So it's got this on it and it's silver. Okay, let me take another look. Circle, little circle, and the diamond. And it's silver. I literally cannot stop sneezing. This is why I didn't even put makeup on today, because I knew all the makeup was going to be off of my nose from sneezing. Of silver. Maybe we just don't have it yet. I just don't think we have it, actually. Or it's back here. I don't think so. None of that looks silver to me. I can't... Okay, there we go. My mouse was missing. Yeah, I just don't think we have it yet. Which is unfortunate, but... Judgment is coming. We worship the warrior not out of love, but because he is powerful. Because he demands our fear. What use is a god that you are not afraid of? Those of us who have read Holger's teachings have known about the prophecy for a long time, and now the casket will finally be opened. It contains his final lesson for those who will not kneel. It contains his retribution against the sinful. It contains his divine rage. My preparations are underway to celebrate his wrath and prove our devotion. For now, a veiled fen is all I require. So, listen, you guys sound like you guys are missing with stuff you shouldn't be. That's my opinion. Veiled fen is a brightly colored in the light, but clouds over after a short period in total darkness. They can be used to command attention from individuals or small groups of people. Public speakers sometimes use them as a substitute for charisma. It's brightly colored in the light. Is there a picture? No, of course not. Is it considered dark in here? Because I'm not seeing anything that's like brightly colored. I did not want to do that. I'm just going to start putting stuff up to the light and see what happens. Isn't that... No. None of this stuff is brightly colored. Brightly colored, I should start there. Thanks, helpful. That's what I was doing. But we do have it. At least. It's probably so obvious, and there's probably a million people yelling at me right now. Brightly colored. Is that something we've identified right now? What the heck? Is anyone else at a complete loss? I'm gonna get another hint. I wonder what happened if I shut any of these in the... Oh. Again, I don't... Okay. I don't really... That's not what I meant to move. Let me just get a couple brightly colored things in here. Did this have color before? Or was it always... I think it was always all silver. Haha! Oh! That is so cool. Okay, I need to do it again just because that's so cool. Wow. I thought I was like, that thing is really bright, but the eye darkens. That's so cool. Okay, can this go over here? Thank you. Okay. Okay, we end the day. The two men fought as the heavens opened and lightning flashed across the night. One man wrested the casket from the other's grasp and leaped astride his horse, galloping off into the cold, wet darkness. It looks like that thing that we gave. No words for that one. Okay. Alright, and this is where I'm going to call it because I've been recording for an hour now. That's crazy. Usually we can get more than like 2 days done, but there was a lot to do this time. A lot of puzzles being solved. Now we have this thing. And I don't entirely know what we're supposed to do with it. We need that silver thing. I just don't think we have it right now. So that'll be interesting once we get that done. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below any games you guys would like me to play. And what would you have done in that situation with the cat? Would you have just given her the thing she asked for, or would you have tried to use that other thing to like go through her mind? I mean, now that we know that the cat was safe, I kind of feel like maybe we should have done the other thing. But I was afraid that if we did anything, she was gonna harm the cat. So, yeah. Anyways, if you guys enjoy this content, consider leaving a like and subscribing. It's free and it really helps out the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!